You can't see those. Even on TV, there's something wrong with it. Boom! Bingo! Bingo dingo! Gorgeous. Big, deep poured, big ridged. Luscious ones. Beauties. Yeah, that's what it's all about. And out of that cluster there, I left 1, 2, 3. Okay, moving on. Nice little patch there, about 2 pounds. All right. First shell of the year. Pretty fresh. Awesome. Something don't look right in this bucket. Just getting ready to step back into a thicket though. Lots of sycamores in here. 16-inch cottonwoods. 6 and 8-inch river maple. 8 and 10-inch sycamores. Looks like it goes on for a long ways. Definitely love the sycamore stuff. Got a few over here that look a little fresher, maybe a little younger. Nice and air dried already. Got that rust. That's wind burn. Okay. But they're just naturally dehydrating out really nicely. Got a little patch here. Doesn't look like nothing spectacular. Yeah, I'm kind of seeing some out and about. Just one every 4 or 5 feet, but doesn't look like anything too crazy to brag about. But we just spent about an hour. There's one knocked over and dead right there. Animal did it. All right, round a few of these up and get back to you if we get into anything different. All right. Sycamores. Yeah. Anywhere in the woods really, but I don't know. I just find them more consistent. And that might be just local to me. I don't know. But one there. It's pretty dry, a little golf ball. I'm gonna leave him. Nothing wrong with him. He's definitely pickable and edible for sure. But when you find a patch of at least 10 or 20 of them, you know, leave a couple behind. Same color of the leaves. Tan and orange. Imagine that. All right, see what we get. Johnny Spore Seed. Just a couple here. growing out of this almost bare dirt right next to the sycamore. Boy, his stem was rubbery. Yep, that's the first few I've seen for a long ways. Hitting the transition where we're leaving the thicket into greener pastures over here. As I turn around, hopefully you can see the change. Okay, I hope. We're just in an area where we're suddenly changing into huge bur oaks. They're huge. Ridge, going up a ridge there. It's more green on the ground. More baby saplings growing there. What you see in the green is actually baby trees growing that are 2 and 3 feet tall. So we're on this transition line. I mean, hopefully we can see a clear, defined point. Remember, we sat down on the bucket there and had a snack, and I told you I was coming up on a thicket. And then about 10 feet into that thicket, we popped some mushrooms. I walked through there for 2 hours, zigzagging. Just picked up like 2 or 3, one here and there. Hit this transition area, popped those couple, walked about 10 more feet, and boom. I don't know what it is. It's something about what's going on under the ground, between where this thicket and the roots under the ground are fighting for space and dominance, and then you're getting into a place where it's had a normal routine for a long time. It's big virgin timber in there. So you're on this line where things are coming from chaos to normalcy under the ground. There's a big one under there all folded up. A couple more right there, and there's 4, 5, 6 more through here. Okay, there's a nice handful of them. Pretty golden. These aren't big yellows. These are commons that have turned yellow. These aren't yellows. Pretty nice shrooms. I'm beat, I'm wore out. It's only noon. It's the heat. It's hot. It's humid out here. All right, look at that big pancake. Boom! Some of the bigger patches come from where you change from one type of timber into another. And it's usually a fairly dramatic line. Those few mushrooms was some hard work, I'll tell you right now. It's 5.5 foot across. Big sycamore is always good for a few at least. One. And they're usually some of the better sized ones too, for whatever reason. Nice one. Oh yeah, baby. That's a chunk. Very, very reliable mushroom producing tree. And there's a burst of those baby trees there. Anytime that happens, and I'm pretty sure I've pointed this out to you guys, keep an eye out for this type of thing. There's something is going on here where there's a change below the surface, and something changed above here. There's a big tree that fell down right here, so maybe that opened enough canopy here in the sky, allowed sunlight to penetrate here and let these seedlings burst out from the ground. Okay, so it's just when I see it, my eyes go boom. Those saplings have just recently penetrated the ground, poked up through that soil, and has caused chaos has disturbed the mycelium, the Morel's roots. It's the mycelium down there below the ground is in distress, and it's producing the Morels. These little baby trees have come in here and poked through it from underneath and disrupted it and harmed it, and it's repairing itself and produced these Morels. So see it all the time. It's like all these little baby trees came in through here and tilled the ground up, okay? And new growth sprung up. The mycelium in the ground doesn't like it. They like steady eddy and things to stay normal. And some reason, when they're cottonwoods, when this happens around cottonwoods, they're big. They're big Morels. I don't know. I mean, it can happen under any tree, but when it happens under cottonwoods, they're these nice big fat yellows. Okay, I don't, you know, it's whatever. It's something about, I'm sorry, sycamore. Had I been saying cottonwood, it's something about the sycamore that these big fat honkers come out of. Okay. Excuse me. So got these sapling here, they're everywhere. These little saplings, okay? They're just all over. You can tell they're new, they're all babies. So that tells you before there was nothing here, okay? And this has probably been steady, some little nice little grassy some kind of undergrowth here. Probably this hackberry, there's big hackberry there that broke and fell. Another one up here, this is a separate one, big hackberry. Probably opened up some canopy, opened up some sunlight, created this transition, created new growth. Morels happen. Alright, a few of the shrooms around here starting to get some size, still early. Got 2 rains coming up in the next 48 hours and some cool weather to keep them fresh and fat and plumping up. Yep. Right there. And it's a monster. And even the monsters can play peekaboo. That's what the sycamore duff does. They are down there staying cool, out of the sun, not getting sunburnt, out of the wind, not getting windburnt, and they're under that leaf duff, just swelling up, staying cool in the shade, down in that moisture under them leaves, even under the driest conditions. That's where the big ones come from, okay? It's not huge, but he would have been if I wouldn't have done this to him. Sorry, buddy. You got that? You got that thick, solid stump. Okay? And you know what happens when they look like that. If I'd have gave him some more time, he'd have been a giant. Beauty. Okay, I like seeing that. One at a time. Oh my gosh. Look at this snacky. This thing's supposed to have like 6,000 calories or something. It's so dense. Man. That thing is so dense and chewy. Beauty. I got them classic big sycamore stumps. Big meaty stumps. Big meaty shrooms. I like it. I love it. Want some more of it. Let's go. Oh, about stepped on him. I'm saying, those are big shrooms. You can't even see them. Man. We might be in for some monsters this year, folks. Yeah. Look at him. Look at him over there. Who do they think they are? Right through here, this whiteness, I can see the top of the plume of the thunderstorm coming out, getting ready to come over the top of me, so gotta go. Look at this. Found one just like these up there. Little cluster of 3. Take that. Good way to end it. Busted the stem off of that one, but got to go. So I'm gonna have to brown bag them up. They're just gonna go in, nothing fancy here. Just gonna go ahead and get the stems and weird stuff off of them. Okay, 49.6 plus 67.1 equals 116.7 ounces divided by 16 ounces is 7.293 pounds. 7.3 pounds. Okay, so there you go. 7 pounds today. 8-hour day.